edition of Down and Dirty with the Badger State Tractor Pullers, sponsored by Front Street Toys, Casper Egg, Slama Enterprises, Trip Downing, Wettenkamp Transport. I'd like to welcome Stacy Butson, who's filing through his bills. I see he's got electric bill due. He's got the tax stuff. Tax time.
Yep, tax time. Woo-hoo.
Ryan's
mess with that until I get back from vacation.
Right.
Vacation. Where are you vacationing?
Well, I'm going to go down to Louisville for Wednesday and Thursday night, and then from there, going to venture on down to Florida and go to the Daytona 500.
Sounds like a full week.
Yeah, well, then spend the whole week down in Florida. So it's 83 degrees down there right now, so I'll be good with that.
Right?
Yeah. I think I told Greg today I'm hankering for a sunburn and a mosquito bite.
Right?
John, they're gonna hire you to plow snow when you get down there.
Oh, I don't know how to do it, and don't have the slightest idea.
Are you going down, John?
Is the Pope Catholic?
Well, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Good deal.
Yep.
Huh? Yep. Hey, Greggy, you're supposed to be in Louisville. Brian Cruz.
I'm leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, got some work to do yet. The boys left with the tractor tonight. Actually, Emily sent Ryan a video. She just got it. We got a video from about an hour and a half ago, you'd say, John? Maybe 2 hours at the most.
2
John
hours.
was down there. We were setting the timing, and then we had a little incident on the side. So if that's in the video, we'll tell you what happened. So nothing big, but
Great.
there's always something to keep everything exciting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Jerry Reed used to say, son, when you hot, you hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Casey, thanks a lot.
Right.
But sorry, soft drink.
So talk a little bit about who all's going down there on Wednesday night. I know Randy Baru and Craig Wildman are pulling in the pro stock class, and I haven't really had the time to
I
I
think Coach is pulling on Wednesday night too, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah, Ryan Coates is too. Ryan, or which Coates is it? Ryan or Brandon? Brandon, I think.
Yeah.
I think Ryan pulls on Thursday night with us.
Yeah.
I'll get the website up here.
Yeah. I think there's four Badger State regulars pulling on Wednesday night. If I remember what I seen the list like that. I see Luke Keeler's is pulling too down there.
Yep. Lucian Curler is going to drive straight out of line.
He's going to drive the class.
Well, it's not the class no more.
Well, what is it now?
Well, you'll have to see. It's a surprise.
Oh no!
It's a surprise.
They took all that class sheet metal off.
Well, it's not the class anymore.
Nope.
Definitely not.
There's a lot of changes. A lot of changes in it too. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, he used to call his tractor "Turn Me Loose." Did he go back to that?
Nope. It's still called Straight Out of Line.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's a Wildman Lemke deal, but it's just new, different. Yeah. Hey, one thing I want to say, looking at the list there for Wednesday night, awful heartbreaking for the Shorter family is Mickey Shorter is in the hospital. He had a triple bypass surgery, and anybody that loves Louisville and has been there many times and loves the pro stock class and loves pulling is Mickey Shorter and his wife Linda, and they are such the greatest people in the world if you ever get to meet them or talk to them. And he went through surgery. He's doing good from what I read on Facebook. So I just, our thoughts go out to Shorter family. We're gonna miss him.
Yeah, boy. I hope he recuperates well so he can get out in the summer yet.
John, I think what I heard is Josh Miley is driving the tractor down there for him.
Oh, they're gonna have the tractor there.
Yep, the old hot shoe
is what I heard.
So
Josh,
so we got Baru, Coates, and Craig there Wednesday night. So 3 Badger States in the pro stock.
Yep. Well, that'll be tough. Hopefully, got 3 winners. That'll be the top 3 of my pick, right?
Yeah.
That'd be the way to do it.
In any
Super-
order.
Super Farm going to be Sean Boyd driving the Screaming Norwegian, Casey Fritz with the Twisted Deer. Who else from Badger State? Fast and Furious, Tyler Slama. And then the Bleeding Green of Jay Smithback also on Wednesday night. A lot of Badger State guys Wednesday night.
Yeah,
That's only if the boys get there, because Sean Boyd's or Punky's tractor's in front of the mine in the trailer.
Well, yeah. They got
Trailer mates down there. They might get lost in Chicago like they did last year.
Kyle Timmerman and Two-Wheel Drives.
Yeah, that was nice to see, because I remember when we had the Timmermans on the show a while back. Terry said they applied for Louisville this year. He said he's never applied before. He's just never even thought about it. Then this year he said, "Yeah, we applied for the very first time." So it was pretty nice to see them boys get in the show.
That'll be neat to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
They run hard all summer.
They run good. They won both nights in Hillsboro, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Then I'm guessing there's probably 25 tractors or 25 trucks up there, right?
Oh, at Hillsboro, yeah. Yep.
well,
Yeah.
30 probably that night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Josh Dutton, time for one more. Johnny Coots with the Digging Deer. That's it for the
So that'll
Badger
be
State
for-
guys.
Man, that's a lot of Badger State tractors on one night. You know that?
Yeah. Wait till you see Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Thursday.
Oh, we're into Thursday?
I think
Okay.
there's 12 total, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I seen on Facebook on the Badger State website all the tractors on Thursday night was the most for us, I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Tim, Ryan Coates with Dealing with Fire. You with the T8 Tomcat. Luke with Straight Out of Line. Johnny Link, Revelation Pro.
Yeah.
I think 5 pro stocks Thursday. night.
Wow.
Yep. There's only 12 in the class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost half.
Yeah. Got pretty near half the class.
We'll just
Right.
consider
Hopefully we get a couple then.
The
You know, a lot
bad
of
part
people-
is you're all not going to get to the finals now.
Well, a lot of people say that it's a bad thing that we're all on the same night, but you can look at it too that it gives us a better shot of getting somebody in if there's 5 of us there, right?
Oh, you would think, yeah.
You can look at that, right? You can look at it both ways. You were
Sure.
beating up on each other, but we have 50% chance almost of getting somebody in there, right?
Sure, right, yeah.
So that's, it's not all bad. You can look at it 2 ways always, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay,
Hard
so that's
hitters.
Thursday.
Valentine's Day.
right?
Tony McDonald, the well spent, going to be in there.
Right.
Oh, Doug Ruth and Ruthless Binder. Be nice to see them guys down there.
Yep. They're staying at the hotel with us,
Oh, sweet.
Doug and DR.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Looking down through, I guess.
And then Tim
Vorwall.
Yep.
will be
Industrial Fort.
the
Is he the
Blown
only
at
Badger
Friday
State
night.
tractor on Friday night? In
Yeah.
Postock?
Yep.
Yep.
Really? Well,
Yeah, they
hopefully he gets her done. He can do it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who else is Friday night?
So it's just those 2 Friday. We just have the 2 on Friday.
Okay.
Unless someone has a diesel super out there that we don't know of.
No.
Well, doesn't Schultz own one?
Well,
Schultz's name in there or no? He pick on us. We got to pick on him equally.
yeah.
Right. He hasn't called me since the Badgers beat Iowa again last week. Earlier in the week.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Swept
haven't
them.
called him either though.
Cartwright, the gray area. Andy Cartwright, light pro stocks.
Yep. I was down to Andy's or Robbie's the other night, and Andy made a pass on the dyno with his motor. And I don't know the numbers, but that thing sounded really good. So hopefully they got something going with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then I think Esden Lemke's.
That's our only light pro stock.
Yep. Esden Lemke's pulling in pro stock.
Tim Vorwald, maybe, I
And we
think.
got Jason
Saturday.
Ryan.
Jason
Jason-
Round.
Or, yeah, Jason Round, not Tim. Tim was the other night. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Tim was Thursday.
Friday.
Or
Yep.
yeah.
Friday. So, what should we do? Some pick'ems in each class. Start with Super Farm and do some pick'ems. And who do you think of the Badger State guys might make the finals?
Sure.
I think the Scream Norwegian will make it.
I think they will too.
We want to. So here's their first session.
Yeah, the Fritz boys have done pretty good down there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Fritz boys will be in there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That tractor loves Louisville. That tractor does.
Yeah.
Yep. And Tyler Slum, I don't know. Just experience might be the thing that might not get him in there, but you never know, right?
Never know.
Right. Jay Smith.
It's definitely
been
tough,
down there
I would-
before. What's
That's
that?
it.
I'd say it's definitely tough the first
Another good
time.
runner. Jay's been down there before.
Yep.
Couple times, I think.
Yeah, this is probably a dozen or so, or half a dozen.
So in 2019, I took Kristen down there for the first time. She'd never been there in all years that I went there. She wanted to go. And this is a funny story. So Kurt Wildman told her that there was a sign on the bridge when you go from Jeffersonville to Louisville, and the sign used to say, "Welcome to Louisville, no wives allowed." Well, she laughed at him and said, "Ha, ha, ha." So on our way down there, she says, "When we get to the bridge, I want to know. I want to take a picture." I'm like, "What bridge?" "That bridge Kurt was talking about." So we got to the bridge, and she took a picture and sent him a text and says, "Ha, ha, there's no sign. I'm here." But then Wednesday night, Justin Johnson was driving the tractor, and he told Kristen in Broadbent, he says, "If we make the finals tonight, I want you down with us in the winner's circle, get your picture taken with the tractor. But that's if we make it, it's a tough class."
Yeah.
So she said, "Okay." So by the time we got there, we ended up getting there late because the cab we took decided to take alternate routes to get there. So we were walking all up from the other end, all around the top to get to our seats. And I heard him announce his name, and I'm like, "Hurry up, let's get in here. We got to sit. It's not our seats, but we got to sit." So we sat down, watched him make a pass. He got the lead. Excuse me, I think there's only a couple tractors left. And I said, "Well, we might as well start making our way down the other end because he's going to be in the top three no matter what. Now we got to walk all the way around again." We did. And we got down front, and we were standing by the tractor, and I said, "You know how many years it took me to get down here to stand with Wildmans on this dirt? We're not even here 15 minutes, and you're already standing here." Really? So, yeah,
It's good.
we had a ball. That was a lot of fun. We had a romantic Valentine's dinner too. Virgil Paulson sat with us.
Virgil was in there with you too.
Yeah, Virgil was in the picture too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should go get it quick. Hold on, maybe you'll be able to see it.
I just seen somebody said, "Let's go to Wisconsin Pulling," and then Cartwright's or whatever. I forget the name there. Yeah, there, Katrina Newman. Thank you. Well, I know they'll try and make you proud. We all will.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. Let's see.
So
how
I got a couple videos too from here. Let me switch that.
That's the whole crew. Yeah.
like the pick. Good times, old Louisville.
Oh yeah.
So it's been fun. I've had a lot of fun there over the years too.
So I
You got a video
I got
yet?
a couple videos from Emily Gregg. If you want me to show them at any time.
Well, why we go through our picks first and do it at the end? We can. Less time for
Okay.
everybody to pick on me.
Yeah. Okay.
Play it now. Play it now.
Well, it's not all of them. She says that she's only able to send a few, and then the rest they'll put on the YouTube page.
All right.
Anybody got vicious comments for Greg? Make sure you put them up.
Right. Another proud moment.
Funniest story going to Louisville. I don't know. Some of them probably can't be repeated.
Right.
I remember when I went down there when I was a young feller. You know, there used to be a pretty seedy part of town down there, you know.
Yep. I can tell a pretty funny story about Pat Hack down there. One morning, it's not bad. One morning we're coming back. It's bar time, 2, 3 in the morning, and I find Pat wandering around the parking lot, and his brother, I think it was George. Pat's. I said, "What are you doing?" "Oh no, we're gonna sleep in the truck." I said, come on, just sleep on the floor in my room. They came up, they slept on the floor in my room, and then the next morning, my business partner was waking me up. He's pounding on the door pretty hard outside the door, and I said, "Pat, go open the door and say, what the hell you want?" And he did. And my business partner goes, "Oh, what?" He looked in the door room. "What, is this Greg's room?" That was pretty funny. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Wisconsin has 3 of the 6 wins in light pro. Got a good track record.
Well, that'd be good if we got half of them.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
What happens in Louisville stays in Louisville. There's my sister.
Yeah. Yep.
Twist the wick. Badger State. Keep them all honest. Mike Stefan.
We will. So.
Yeah. How many tractors total of Badger State regulars are going to be there? I know
I think it's 20.
20 all day. That's a
Yep,
that's a
for the
lot.
weekend.
That's
I
a
think
lot of
that's got to be
tractors.
the most, Greg, right?
I think so. It's the most I remember, right?
Yeah.
For sure the most pro stocks I remember. Brinkmeyer's coming, too. They pull on Thursday night, too.
Yeah, there's
You know.
5. There's 5 on
Yeah.
Thursday alone.
Thursday
Yeah,
night.
that's
And
right.
they haven't been there for 10 years for sure, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they haven't been there in a long time. Yeah, I was surprised they
Yeah.
ended up.
Yep, they had the tractor up the Robbie's
Not-
on the
not
dyno,
since
and
this
making sure
version.
everything's right. Yeah.
I remember the one time that they were there and Dwayne Hook was there and Dwayne Hook won.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's when they asked him who's the old announcer everybody liked anyways, he says, "Where you been?" Dwayne says, "I've been around."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Was that Harold then or was that Butch?
No, it wasn't Harold. It was God dang it. His son's
Butch?
announcing right now. His
Butch
son
Krieger.
announces. Huh?
Butch.
Butch Krieger, yeah. Yep. It was Butch asked him, I think that, yeah. Butch, I used to take him Wisconsin Cheesehead, and he'd put it on every time way back in the 90s, I brought him a Cheesehead to wear when the Badger State guys would pull, and he did that for a couple of years, but he said he couldn't do it anymore because he was showing favoritism because he liked the Badger State guys too much or whatever. But I think that's what you do to have fun, right?
Right.
Oh,
Right.
But you like to have fun.
Yep. He did.
You go downtown with Greg, make sure you have your own way home because he will leave you there. I believe that.
That's true. I did leave him there one time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He was in the back room, though.
Oh,
Our big
our
group.
big group back in 1993 almost got locked in the bathroom because we watched them take the dirt out and then stopped, and they locked. They had to yell at them to open it.
That's funny.
We got a lot of Louisville comments tonight.
Yeah.
Bladenstam is a good story about leaving the porch door open before going to bed. Had snow overnight and it filled the room. Oof.
Hey, now it's supposed to snow down there this week, is it not?
Right. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's supposed to start.
Yeah, tomorrow night or all day tomorrow during the day.
Yeah.
I remember one year I was down there watching the pulling, and they had a pretty good snowstorm going on outside, and all them tractors were coming in, and they're dragging all that snow in, and that starting line got greasy as snot on a doorknob.
I remember that. I remember that.
And then it's supposed to be
Yep.
rainy kind of all day Thursday.
Right. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sat outside last year. It had to be about 0 last year. I sat outside for about 20 minutes. I was actually playing solitaire on my phone, waiting out there, just trying to stay warm to keep my mind off it. Waiting to come. You're outside of the Freedom Hall, waiting to go down in there. It was cold.
Right.
So
yeah. And then it's never any fun, if you don't make the finals and they boot you out, you got to go out and load your stuff up when it's freezing at 10 o'clock at night.
Right. Sometimes they'll let you come inside if it's really bad. Guys have gotten to go inside, take their pipes off and stuff, so they didn't have to do it. But you can't drain your water injection and all that stuff in there. You got to do it outside.
Oh yeah.
And you got to get it done fast if it's cold. It gets cold fast.
Yeah. What I get a kick out of is they warm all them tractors up inside that Broadbent Arena and just fill it plumb full of smoke.
Yeah, I've got a picture of that. I should send that to Ryan and he could post it so people get. Well, it's on my phone. I can't do it. If I get off here for a second, I can send it and post it. It's a really cool picture. It looks like the clouds, skies above all the tractors in there. I took it last and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I was surprised they do that. They've probably been doing that for a number of years, though. I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably last 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
They used to make you warm up outside. I don't know why they don't get Clint Tucker's warm-up smoke tubes, and put it in there somewhere. Would be handy, I would think.
Yeah, you would think, yeah.
Yeah, either there or kind of right in the backside of the tunnel there or something right before you go down the tunnel. Just stage you there and then pull you in.
Used to fire them up, put them up side, and then they'd drag you out there.
Yeah, we used to have to do it outside. Yep. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna send you this picture, Ryan. It'll just take me a second. Hold on.
Okay. I'll just. Should I bring up one of his videos?
Sure, let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Let me.
Who's in the driver's seat there? They look cold.
Mason was in the driver's seat, and they're putting a timing light on it. So we're trying to get
There's one.
The digital timing light, like for your tractor or automotive one.
Right.
And they have the cross box that converts it from the they hook it to the number 1 injection line, and that crosses it over to, and it clips on the. That one is where they're timing it, checking it.
Yeah, that's at Robbie's place.
No,
that
that's
was
it.
Wildman's.
That's at Wildman's.
Yep.
Yep. And we just always check the timing, make sure it's right. If it slips, you're not gonna have the power.
Tell me what's going on.
And if you have it advanced too much, it will.
They're getting the timing.
Yeah. You got to find a happy place for the timing.
Not too hot, not too cold. She asked me to narrate.
Yeah.
Yep. You should just narrate all our YouTube for us.
I don't know if I'd be that good.
I can't read.
Well, Mason can't read, so.
Mason can't read. We got that clarified. Yeah, Mason said he can't read, so that's why he's
thinking it.
just kind of go around. They changed some stuff on the old T8 Tomcat while I was here, and
Yeah, Emily, pick out what we changed.
fix. some
Avery
of the
told me
damaged
last night.
stuff. Changed the look of it in a few spots at the fenders in the back.
We'll be talking about the changing of the looks tomorrow when we get in the New Holland booth. We'll do our Tractor Tuesday video there.
Got it all cleaned up.
Yeah, you got to get that in the New Holland booth down there tomorrow.
Got Greggy on the phone.
Yeah, they have
That's
to be
always
there by
good fun.
9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, geez.
You know, it's a very scheduled thing when they fill that. You know, there's 20, like we had Mike Witt on here last week or 2 weeks ago, and it was 24 acres on the roof there. And you just can't have everybody show up and go in there willy-nilly. Your booth has an appointment of what time they can go in there. You can take stuff into the booth. So, you know, and I imagine the New Holland stuff is all in there already, but this is just the time that they could work us into going in there.
Sure.
You know, so yeah. It
Then
should be.
After the show, then gotta drag it out of there and go pull. Rode home with Mark Ruff from downtown one time. He made a taxi stop at White Castle. He bought 40 sliders. He finished it before we got back to the hotel.
I ate White Castle once in my life, and that was with Mark Ruff, and I'll never do that again. I burped White Castle for 3 weeks after Louisville. It was terrible.
Yeah,
He loved them things.
I'll pass.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll go to the Waffle House though.
Oh, I love the Waffle House. I'll go
The
there. They
awful
tore the best
waffle.
one down.
Oh yeah, yeah. I stay over at the casino over there on the Indiana side, and there's the Waffle House right on the way heading to the pole in the morning. So I stop and get filled up pretty good.
Yeah, there used to be a Waffle House right by Exit 0 where our hotel was, and they tore it down and built an off-ramp there.
Oh,
Right.
geez.
Bummer.
Dustin Hook one time found us, or a cab dropped us off there. We called for a cab, and it was going to be an hour and a half, and Dustin paid a guy, put 8 guys in the back of his pickup truck, give us a ride across the block to the hotel. It was fun.
I walked back from there a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 5:30 in the morning after we got there after 4:30 bar time.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't Kristen help to keep the boys out of trouble the last time? I was just thinking about, is that the night
Yeah.
Kristen saved the boys?
Yeah, I was tired because I was up early and drove, and then I think I ended up working late the night before or whatever, and then we went down there, and so yeah, she's having fun hanging out with all them, and she says, well, I'm gonna go with these guys. I'm like, all right, well, knock yourself out. I'm going to bed. So I went to bed. I don't know what time she got back, but in the morning we were eating breakfast. I said, well, did you have fun last night? Oh, that was interesting. I kept the Helsing boys from going to jail. I go, well, how'd you do that? Well, I basically told Mason what was going to happen, and he actually listened to me.
Yep. Yeah, I think it was Durf and Kristen, right?
Yeah. Yeah. She was herding them guys like cattle.
Right?
It'd
Yeah.
have been interesting if he didn't listen. He probably wouldn't have to worry about the cops. More worry about her.
I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's all fun.
Yep.
For those of you who know that we go to a little bar called the Levy Bar. You can walk. It's about, what, a half mile from our hotel, John? If that?
Naughty. Quarter
Quarter-mile, yeah.
Yeah.
And we walk down there, and beers are used to be $1 a beer back there on weeknights. So I don't think they're much more than two now. But they've cleaned it up a little bit, just like everywhere else in Louisville. But we always had a lot of fun there.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Levy Bar.
Yep. Was that the end of the videos, Ryan?
Yeah, she was just able to send me 3, and then I'm just supposed to remind people she'll be posting the rest of them on their YouTube page.
Okay. Yep. Then the New Age one or whatever, Elsing Family.
Yeah,
Pulling.
the new age farming YouTube
Yep.
page.
What day are you going down, Ryan?
I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon
Yeah.
after work.
Driving down yourself?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Got to have a car down there, right?
Yeah, it's just easier, and so leave about 3:00. I think I'll split the two storm systems.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get on the road by 1. But when you leaving, Stacy?
I'm leaving Wednesday morning. And I was going to leave, 8 o'clock or so, but now watching that big weather system come through, I'm going to be hightailing a lot earlier than that now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, big weather coming here. The way it looks, the snow totals are going up. Our area could be like 4 to 8 inches. They're talking. So
Yeah. How you getting out of work, John, with a snowstorm coming through?
because I put in for this week off a long time ago.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
Originally supposed to go with my father-in-law down there. He's never been there, and Kristen wanted me to always take him down there. So talked about it. I said, well, we're going then. So I'm going to plan it. And he was not able to go. So, but I'm going.
Good deal. Good
There
deal.
you are.
Get out of the house and go have fun for a week.
Yep.
Well, the trailer jockey program is going on over there too. You don't know who you're going with, and it just seems like whatever tractor's done, them the next 2 that are done are going. Right? And then whoever's last, they're the last few.
Right.
There's a lot of wrenching going on at the Wildman shop. I know that, and I know John Coots just texted me. He needs some parts picked up from Fair Valley Performance, Dennis Fry, for me to take down there for him. So that's I got all the spill wrangler for on the track in the back of my truck donated by John Link.
Yep.
Take down and spill wrangler. Yep.
Yep.
Works great.
Oh,
All the people watching the show here, if you buy oil dry, John Link makes his own oil dry, and it's a byproduct of some corn or something he bags up and sells, I think, right?
Yeah.
It works really well.
Yeah, no dust. It soaks up while it cleans, and
Yep.
Should took a video of it when he was cleaning the floor down the Wildman tonight. He spread it out on the floor, and he kind of ruffled it in with his boots a little bit, and then he swept it around again, and it was all cleaned up. And it acts really good, even for floor sweeping compound.
Right. And all the oil dry you rub around with your foot does work, but this works really fast, don't it?
Yeah,
I think it soaks up. It's like a sponge immediately, soaks it up, and it sweeps up, and you can reuse it too or something. He said I don't know how what he talks about, but John talks fast. Sometimes I miss some of the stuff.
Probably because you got too much on your mind and you weren't 100% tuned in.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to send him on the Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I think
That would be hilarious. That would be a good episode.
It's amazing. He likes to do that Billy, whatever his name, amazing. He's always amazing. So it's fun picking on him a little bit about that.
Yeah. I think it's actually
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I think his son Zach is kind of the one that's him and Zach, but it's kind of Zach's project spearheading it, and it sounds like they have it in a few bigger stores in Texas, and he's gotten more of his egg stuff moving this way here, so maybe it'll catch on here. But it's good stuff. So if anybody isn't buying some, then you have to let us know. We can get you in touch with Mr. Link.
Oh, that's the indoor warm-up shot, eh?
Yep. That was last year when I was sitting in there. That was pretty cool, so I thought I'd take a picture of it. That's Broadbent Arena where they park them all. You can walk around basically the pits. So I thought that's a pretty cool picture.
Yeah.
That is cool. Brought to you by Spill Wrangler.
Ryan Paulson's going to be watching on the TV.
Yes. They do a great job at that too. If you are at home and you want to live stream it, that's great as well too. It's they do a great job. The announcers are right on there, so they do a great job. I've watched it from home every year. I haven't if I'm not down there, I'm watching it at home.
Yeah, well, they always have a watch party up at Nora's too, don't they?
Yep, they do. They have it on at Nora, and they have every session on there, and it's free. They pay for it, put it on there, and yeah, they usually fill the bar up really good, especially Wednesday night when the Screaming Norwegian pulls. They'll have a full bar there. I'll bet you.
Oh yeah.
Yep. As they should.
Yeah.
Funky's a regular there.
Or
Yep,
irregular,
yep.
whatever you want to call it.
Yep. You only live, what, 2 miles from there, John?
Yeah, I'm only about 2.5 miles from there. Yeah. So yeah, Vinny's and Funky, they're within a couple miles of my house here.
Right. A lot of people don't know it that Nick Score and the Vinnies are neighbors.
Yeah, they're next door neighbors, not just
Yep.
friendly half-mile neighbors. They're right next door.
Yep. Yep.
They're 2 cornfields away from each other though. One's Scores and one's Vinny's.
Right.
Hey, Greg, with that short track down there, do you got low enough gears in your transmission and you just shift down one, or do you guys have to make some adjustments?
I run the same gear I run outside.
Oh, do you
know,
really?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Get after it. And, it depends on what the track looks like too. It's a good track. It's sometimes it's a little rougher than it looks from the stands. You get down on it and it's a little rougher, but we're always the last class of the night, and they do a great job of keeping it up for how much stuff they pull there. But it's a tough job to do that. It's I don't know. I run the same gear. Maybe I should shift up. I don't know. I know Randy Brew talks about shifting down, so you can drive it better. So I don't know. He does it better. He's got better luck getting in the finals than me. Maybe I should listen to him. I don't know.
Right.
Adam
One
Stevens,
gear higher than last year, Adam. I'm in it. Yeah. Yeah. So we already know that plan. We're going to make sure we're in a gear higher than we were last year. So that is my highest gear then. So I thought I was in a lower gear than I was. And the boys showed me in the video a couple days ago, no, Dad, you were in this gear. And I said, oh, really? I thought I was a gear lower than that. But that you two are that camera you wear on your chest, don't lie. You get to see everything.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever they call that GoPro thing, or I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So
GoPros.
Now I assume they'll have Bauer's red sled there. Am I guessing on that pretty close?
yeah, that's usually the one there, right?
Yeah, with that long pan.
Yep, he does a good job there.
I think he's
One
got
does.
two sleds set up for the Louisville there. That's got the gears in it. I think it's
Yeah.
most all sleds run 2 speeds in them anyway, but I think these 2 are set up with the high side. That box moves super fast. So anybody that goes to the pull or watches, just watch how fast that box moves.
Oh yeah. And
Right.
Greg, you can feel that box when it tops out, can't you?
Oh yeah, you can feel it. If it tops out right at like say 240, you can feel it shoot you ahead because it is moving fast, like John said. You can feel it. It's like somebody bumps you a little bit in the back, and just.
Yeah.
Yeah. You watch it on videos.
Just trying to call me there. So, yeah. So, nope. I don't know. It's fun down there. It's not much different than outdoor track, but stuff happens a lot quicker. You have to get after it a lot quicker, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're not moving right at the starting line, you're not going to get close to the sand.
Yeah.
Right, because that pan comes up on you fast and hard. It's hard to walk it out. You got to just get after it.
That, I think a lot of times too, you got 8 times more of the exhaust pipe than what you got outdoors too. So it's harder you got to get that boost built, get pushed through that pipe. And
Yep. It is a little different.
That's got to be weird with the pipe right above you making all that racket and you can't see any smoke.
All right. Like last year when the turbo broke, they did that cage thing that kept it in the exhaust housing, but I thought I broke my crank or something. All the noise in that pipe was like an echo chamber above you. and I thought my crank was broke. And finally, when that thing stopped spinning, it was a minute until it seemed like a minute until that wheel stopped spinning. The tractor was still idling.
Oh,
I
really?
had to shut it off. I just thought it died, so I never reached down to shut it off. But
Wow.
so that told me we could have pulled again if we'd have made it. We'd have cleaned the intercooler out and went at it again.
Yeah. There's one restaurant down there that I used to like to go to called Buckhead's. It's not there no more. That's kind of a shame. That was a really good eating place, and there are a lot of good places to visit. Even when you're down to Louisville, venture out, you can see different things. Go to distilleries and see them. We got the Louisville Slugger Museum, and then there's the tours. I've been on them a couple times, and I watched them make baseball bats for, I don't remember what pro players, but the one pro player always had his with a cherry stain on it, and they were showing the bat. They showed the whole process of his two bats that they made. One was a little bit lighter than the other one, and it was awesome. That was cool to see.
One of the coolest things I've ever done down there when we didn't go to the show that day was the underground mega caverns. You zip line through them. There's 17 miles of caverns there, and you wear a miner's helmet, and it's dark there, and you don't know if you're stepping off a cliff that's 10 feet down or 100 feet down. and then you're all of a sudden you're zipping through the air, and all of a sudden there's a dump truck driving underneath you because they dump concrete in these caverns too. It's an old lime quarry cavern, and the tour guy said a Disney World in one of them caverns stores $250 million worth of artifacts from Disney World there.
Wow.
And I asked him, I said, what's the weight limit on this strap? I said to the guy. And he says, $80. I said, $80? Yeah, if you got $80, you can go. It don't matter what you weigh.
I think they got there's a Corvette museum in Louisville too, isn't there not?
I think that's Bowling Green.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
But there is
I think that's in Bowling Green. Yeah. You can do the Bourbon Trail there too. That's really cool too. I've done that a couple times, and that's pretty neat.
Was there a GM Cadillac plant or something not far from there?
There could be. Yeah. I don't know about that, but yeah.
There's a gentleman by the name of Stan Miller that, I don't know if Stacy ever knew Stan Miller or not. Years ago, he used to pull garden tractors, and he was an announcer, did a great job. I admired him very well, but he was great friends with Jim Wildman and worked for Janesville, GM in Janesville. And I remember a couple of times that he was down there in the early years that I went down at Wildman's. He took a bunch of guys and went over to that plant and gave them a tour. He had connections there, so he took them there, and they went on a pretty cool tour, just a small group of them. So that was kind of neat.
Nice.
Yeah. I had a friend that worked at GM when I was in the National Guard too, and he'd been there for so many years. He was a janitor, and every weekend in the National Guard, somebody in your squad had to give a lesson, like say you might give CPR lessons one day, or they'll give you a wound that you have to tell how you have to treat it in the field. Well, this guy he had CPR one day. He worked at GM his whole life, and Vietnam veteran, great. Couldn't read or write a word. And he's given the speech up there in front of us. His wife would write it all out for him, and he's holding it upside down. That's what I said. But he's making $60,000 a year pushing a broom in the 80s, in the National Guard back there. It was one of the stories. Good guy too, great guy. But it's funny how people get through life and they figure that stuff out.
Yep.
I don't know. I got a little off track there with that, but it's a GM story. That's my GM story. Yep.
A lot of good places to eat, and the Cardinal, I think, is a restaurant that's right by. Nope. It's
closed now.
Oh, really?
Yep. My favorite place to go down there is called Doc Crow's. You go across the 2nd Street Bridge, and it's when you get onto the Kentucky side, it's right there on the left. There's a little parking lot you can see. Doc Crow's is called. It's a barbecue place, and it's good. We make it there every year. And then there's another one right on right below the 2nd Street Bridge. I can't remember the name of the place, but it's right down there. There's a little bar, little hole, and it's great eating in there too. You get down in that area. Yep.
There's a steak joint there too. I don't remember the name of that. That was really good.
Yeah. There's good places to eat. You can get in, but the Cardinals are now a Mexican restaurant, which is pretty good. We've ate there too. It's pretty good. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
they closed that COVID.
Oh, was it?
Yep. Okay. So then, everybody going down there too with exit 132. I think that's gate 4, where we always go in by where we park the tractors. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you remember, Mike Witt last week or 2 weeks ago saying that's all under construction now. You've got to go all the way around.
Yeah.
To get in. Yep. The exit right there by the Cracker Barrel and the Hilton Inn or Garden Prairie Inn or whatever that fancy hotel is right there. So, yeah. Anybody have any questions for Louisville or how things are done or that we know about we could answer maybe? Let us know. Otherwise, I'm running out of stories that I can tell on TV on this show. I've got more I can't tell on here.
Kirk.
Yeah, thanks, Kirk. We'll be down here. Let you know how Emily will have it out right away. How we do, I'm sure of that. So it's fun. Kurt's one of my classmates from high school. Still pays attention to us. Yep.
Yeah, good time. The farm show itself is great too. Not just the polls and that too. The cool part, like southern Wisconsin tobacco farmers and anybody that's ever helped harvest tobacco or raise tobacco, seeing like the Tennessee stuff, how they do things and their different varieties and their different equipment and their practices on how they do it was interesting too. For me, anyway, going down there after, help harvest tobacco for most of my adolescent years.
Yep.
It's awesome. The new technology of anything in agriculture down there, and not just agriculture either. Some of the trucking industry and buildings and you name it. It's there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you wear your comfortable boots when you go down there because you'll do some hoofing if you spend the day at the farm show.
Right. One of the guys down there, I went into Bomatic one time with Randy Brew, and I said to the guy, salesman, I said, "Hey, this is my friend. He wants to milk millions." He said, "What do you have here that you can milk an almond with?" He wants some loose almond milk, and Randy got all mad.
How does that work, having a green motor and a blue tractor display? Adam wants to know.
We keep the hood down.
It's not
it's
green.
The blue motor just got the pump on the wrong side.
It's billet. Yeah.
I've been getting a hard time from Link all week in the shop, so yeah. About that. He says I jump teams. Thanks, Christina. We'll let everybody know. Christina says good luck to everybody going.
Yeah.
So
well, you're talking about the link now. That's a broad spectrum. You never know which end you're going to be on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good guy. He will keep you awake.
Oh yeah. Yep. He wants to talk.
If he makes the top 3, they're gonna have to cut him off. They'll never get the mic away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be down there, wandering around. We're gonna do some videos of some stuff and have some stuff for the show. So should be pretty cool. So we'll get hooked up and yeah, Ryan and I will get hooked up, and hopefully Greg and Stacy's by us will corral him. Unless he's got an itinerary.
I'll be there Wednesday and Thursday.
We have a meet and greet at the tractor for anybody that's watching it down there in the show at the New Holland booth. I do not know the booth number, but it's easy to find. I think it's in the West Wing. Not sure, but
South Wing.
Emily and Avery and Mason and I will be there at 2:00 on Thursday afternoon. So, and we've got tickets and T-shirts and a bunch of stuff to give away. So,
I'll be looking you up on Wednesday when I get there.
Yep. I got tickets lined up for you, so
All right.
Yeah.
I
be
think
there.
Craig Ladwig is going to be in the Fent booth again, right?
no, I don't. He's not going down, as far as I know. Unless he is, I don't know.
I created a video for their display booth. I don't know if like the tractor, obviously, but it isn't. But
Oh, they might be there.
I created a video for them. So
Okay, I don't know. I haven't talked to Craig. Craig's watching, I guess. Are you going to be there, or what do you got going on? Let us know. You know, so right. But I don't know. I'm out of stuff for Gab about. I don't know about you guys.
I'm about out of battery. I know that.
Yeah.
I may have some tickets for sale when I'm down there too. If someone's looking, you have to hit me up, and I might have some for sale, depending on what night too. So,
Yep.
see how it goes through the week.
Right.
May have more.
Yep. No problem. No
All right.
problem.
Well, good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody here that's with us traveling. Stacy and Greg and Ryan, make sure you guys travel safe. We hope to see you guys all down there. Hope to see any of the fans that are down there. Stop and say hi to us. If you see us around. Good luck to all the Badger State tractor pullers and all the pullers that are going to Louisville to compete. Make sure that we get there safe and get home safe. And we've known a few that have had some rough times either getting there or coming home. And so our thoughts
Yep.
are those ones that we've lost, and make sure everybody's safe but good times. So,
Yep. Main thing is have fun.
yeah.
Right.
We like
That's it. Yep.
Friends-
And travel safe. If the roads are going to be crap, take your time.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to thank our sponsors, John, or?
Yep. Casper Egg, Slama Enterprises, Trip Downing, and Wet and Camp Transport for helping us out. And we'll see you guys next Monday.
Yep.
We'll see all you
See you
guys
Mon-
in a couple of days.
Yep. We'll probably see you tomorrow or Wednesday. Yep. We'll see you
Wednesday for me. So yeah.
All right.
All
See
right.
you tomorrow.
Thanks all.